Hey, for those just tuning in, this is our first go live on my personal. Go over to Fat Man and His Food on Facebook and you'll catch the live stream there. Is it live already? Okay. So listen, we're getting live. I'm getting ready. First thing I'm going to do is go get our smoked shoulder off the smoker. My son's been smoking all day. That's Skinny Man and His Food, but he's not in with us. So bear with me 2 seconds. Stay live. We'll be right back. Alright, here we go. Got our shoulder off the smoker. We're going to let that just kind of sit for a few minutes while we get something going. So we're going to go ahead and get going over here with my salsa. So you'll focus on me and we'll get going. So today we're going to do a mango jalapeno salsa that's going to go on top of this, okay? Smoked pork tacos. So we'll get this going. Let me get a couple of gloves here. I've already diced up a couple of mangoes. And I'm going to quickly show you how to cut a mango if you've never done it before. It's kind of tricky until you get the hang of it. So you get your mango here. Nice ripe one here, so we're going to be good with it. I always take and cut a center line till I feel the seed in there. Once I have my seed, I come about 1/4 inch off the side. And you go all the way down with a nice wing fall off. Same thing on my other side, about 1/4 inch off. Now, the only thing you're left with in the center, there's a big seed in here. And you don't want to eat it or have anything to do with it. But this is some of the juiciest that we've had for a while. So we'll go ahead and show you how to dice it up. And just score it across. Almost like an avocado if you normally cut out your avocado. So, and I just take a spoon here and I just kind of scoop through, just like that. So, you can see my mango already diced up there. I did most of the prep ahead of time for you guys so you could see that. So, that's kind of it going there. And then we're going to go ahead and get our other things going for the salsa. Gonna take just one jalapeno and we'll go ahead and stem this out, and then we're gonna pull the seeds out of this. It's gonna be pretty spicy if you didn't do it, so we want you to go ahead and get your seeds out and get all that there. We'll make a little trash pile on the side. So. But anyway, this is probably going to be some pretty good tacos, and hope you'll enjoy them as much as we do. That's what Fat Man and His Food's about. It's about what we eat, what we like to eat.
Joey Wardwell said needs to get you a Miami Dolphins hat, and what time are we eating?
Boy, don't even try it, Joe. You know, it's a Raiders house around here. There's no Dolphins house. So you remember that when we come down there and spank y'all's ass. Oh, you can't say ass on Facebook. So we're going to take our jalapeno, we're going to mince up. You want it nice and fine because it's got to be a little chewy. You don't want a big piece to jump in your mouth. That's what she said. But we'll get that going good. And couple through here. Make sure you don't cut off your fingertips or your gloves. How about that? Nice thing you need to do. I wish my sidekick Uncle Marv was here, but Uncle Marv's out working, and well, he's got to work, so got to pay the water bill and the power bill and the rent. So we'll get through this. It's not going to be a super long video, just to show you how quick you can get some tacos done. Now, take it for granted, my son's been working on that shoulder all day. He put it on about 5 o'clock this morning, so about a good 12 hours he's worked on getting that support for it now.
Richard Irby said, "Save me a seat."
I got you, son, brother. Come on in. You got time before you get to GKN, so we can get you going. These would be good at the 5 Finger Death Punch concert, man, for sure. So, get my little mixing bowl. Go ahead and put my jalapenos in the bottom. And I probably will cross-contaminate the crap out of my stage today, and that's not uncommon for me, but I'm not a healthcare regulated kitchen, so I think it'll be okay. Next, we're going to go in here with a whole medium-sized bell pepper, which is kind of sweet compared to most other peppers. And this is something you can eat raw or dip in your ranch dressing, but it's definitely a sweeter, mild pepper than jalapeno or habanero. So just cleaning it up as well. We're going to do the same. We're going to dice this one down and get it ready for the salsa. It's going to be really, really good. Nothing fancy here. I'm being a little bit more cautious today because I am on live video, so I don't want to chop off my daggum fingers, which is known to happen when I'm messing with peppers, especially when I do my armadillo eggs. I've cut the tip of the thumb off a time or two, but you know, hey. You live and you learn, so I learned not to do it again, but I learned the more often I do it, wasn't the right thing to do, so try not to do it too many times. But so a little shout out to my offset crew here that you don't see. My daughter is actually my videographer, and she's done a great job for me. My other daughter just hides in the shadows and lurks behind and peeks around the corner. Then I got a whole cast and crew of Scooby-Doo fans with the dogs, and the dogs just love to bark and interrupt our whole video process. But that's what we think's enjoyable about this, because I'm a pretty humble dude when it comes to what we do, and I enjoy to eat. I enjoy to cook. I remember back in the day, before my wife got on her health kick, I used to cook about 5 out of the 7 nights, and well, I still get a night or two that I cook. She always eats something separate unless it's really good, but she's got on a health kick. And I also promised Allie's mom, Mimi, she's out there, we're going to do you a vegetable meal one day that we'll put on here, hopefully soon, and that'll come to you.
Adain said, "What time should we come by for supper?"
Man, you're going to be late if you ain't here by about 6:30, brother. But these are going to be good. So, yeah, roll tide, Dan, all my Alabama friends. Roll tide. Get ready to whoop on Louisville. First game on the kickoff. So anyway, so we're dicing this up. And so we're making this salsa. And the salsa could be for many things. When we first started making salsa, we did actually a black bean salsa with mango, and it was really good. And we used it just to dip in our chips and eating with our chips. And so I'm gonna rough chop here a little bit of this cilantro. It's also gonna go in our mango now. My wife's not big on cilantro. She don't like the taste of dishwashing liquid, but man, I love dishwashing liquid if that's what cilantro tastes like. I actually think I'm Starnez. My mom probably actually married a Mexican, and his name was probably Starnez, so I think I am Mexican, and I love Mexican food. So, but we're gonna go ahead and get this in there and get that in there. Now, my new buddy Adain Davis. I know that's kind of funny. He's Mexican, but his last name is Davis. I think it's kind of the same with my mama. So, anyway, he's a good dude. He's an Alabama fan. Then we're going to go with our onion here. And we're going to put about about that much onion in this. Okay, it says half, so I usually try to stay light on the onions for people that don't, but I love them. I could eat onion all day, all night. So we're gonna chop through this, and then I'll mince it up a little bit, and then we'll get our lime. And if one of my offset crew can find our lime juicer, so I can have it, would be really, really cool. Ain't nobody moving on my set. So, if they could point me in the direction, do we know that it's actually in the drawers? With sign language to me, okay. Yes, my lovely wife offset, so she doesn't want to let me know. But I'll get the hang of this, guys, the more and more we do of this. So, and those tuning into my live personal page, going over to Fat Man and His Food, like the page, you'll follow our videos and our food that we always have. Every Tuesday in my house is Taco Tuesday. You can go back for the last year and look at my post on my personal page, and you'll see that I post something about tacos. Now, we've done taco bake. We actually had turkey taco bake because my wife wanted to be healthy, but we baked it and it was actually good. So I'm sure she'll make that again for us. Let's see it in that drawer. Okay, I was just told my lime squeezer's in the other one, but so this is out here, and I do have some offstage hands that are going to be getting my taco stuff ready for us, so we'll get that going in just a minute. All right, so right now I got my bell pepper, my cilantro, my onions, and the jalapeno in here. I'm just going to kind of mix it around a little bit. Now, trying to think of the flavors and stuff if you're there. It's got a really, really good bite on it, but with the mango, gives a little bit of sweetness. So you get a little bit of sweet and the hot all together, okay? Pretty in color. I mean, here's a rainbow of colors if you've never seen them before. So.
Dan asked, is this meat from the smoker? This
meat is from the smoker. Yes, been smoked all day. Dustin put it on this morning about 5 a.m. It is a shoulder. It's not a butt, so we got a long bone in it. I'm gonna pull a piece or two out and get that ready. So, all right. So I've got my mix going here. So you can see everything kind of blended together. It's very pretty. I always think of something like this when I used to fly to Miami when we had a couple offices down there in that South Beach area. The Cuban food was always something I enjoyed going down there. The ceviche was the best. One day I'll get back down in that area. So, all right, last thing I'm going to do, get us a lime going. And there it goes. Get some here. Roll your lime a little bit. Kind of breaks up some of the citrus inside. So you're going to get us 2 limes in here. So,
Kristen Deal said John is on the way to fix a plate.
Tell Johnny D I'm waiting on him. If he don't show up, I'm not coming to poker Friday night. So, all right. Squeeze out some lime in there. Go. If I can get offhand, crew. I need to get my tacos and stuff. All right,
Carrie says she loves mango salsa. We'll be here in 5.
All right. So I just put my lime in there. You mix it all around. Kind of let that set for a minute, and we'll go ahead and get a little bit of salt in here. So I'm gonna get salt to taste. And that's something we're gonna put in here lightly. So, all right. Thank you, offset hand. All right, she probably don't know she was on the interweb, so that's good. Whose video is that there? Are you videoing me? Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. All right, so I got that mixed up. All right, so it's nice and pretty, but hey, what's a good chef if you don't try his own mix? So let me give us a go. Gonna need just a little bit of salt. So it's actually pretty good. I think maybe I could have done more jalapeno in that. Would have did good, but I don't think I have any more jalapenos in there, do I? I don't. Okay. All right, so while we're sitting here, I'm gonna let that just kind of melt together for a minute. And yes, I don't have my trash compartment going, but I got a little bit more cilantro that I'm gonna always top my tacos with, just because I love it so much and the taste of dishwashing liquid. So, you know, I always have cilantro. So, yeah, this is the part where Uncle Mar would come in and go, that's Rudy Tootin' tasty good. So, but you know, he got to work. I'm glad he's out working. Just wish he'd pay the rent and water bill. All right, rough chop because I like my cilantro. Let that go. All right, next thing we're gonna do here. Coming over here to our shoulder. Now, this thing's been out there all day. Okay. Damn, that's good. That bone pulled right out. It's really, really hot. Good flavor. Now, watch this bone. So that bone pulled right out. Now, this right here is when you know the meat's done. None of the meat was pulled out there on that bone. So, and that bone gives a lot of flavor to that meat. Now, this is probably gonna hurt. I should probably put them other gloves on. But you can see I can just pull that away like that. It's gonna be hot. Somebody say something.
Danny Mevin said hello.
What's up, Danny? See I'm alive or fat man? Hey, Danny.
He's on personal.
Way to go, buddy. Glad to see you out there fighting the fires, man. Is that the delay?
Yeah.
So, all right, this is actually pretty darn hot, but I'm gonna go ahead and reach in and pull out this. If my gloves melt to my hand, we'll cut and be right back. So, oh, all right, look at there. Nice bone pulled right out the center of that. You know what that means? That son bitch is hot. So, it's all there. Listen, this pork is wonderful, really, really, really nice. The bottom pieces are what I'm gonna work on to get off of here, because that's part of the best part for this taco is some of that crackling skin on there, okay? But it is pull apart good. So that's what we're gonna have on here. Let me get my gloves off of here, and I'm gonna start the building process for you. Very, very, very simple, but good. Smoked pork taco. Flavorful stack here. And we use just the standard old street tacos, okay? That we get from your local store. Although I do got a video coming where I want to make these tortillas. I think I could do it good, or my wife could tell me how to do it good. So that way we'll get it on there. So, all right. So he's going to help me out a little bit. See how that just pushes apart? Look at that, man. That is A-okay right there, the whole rack. Now, get these up out of the way. I bet a dog would like to have one of them, because we got 5 and they all love them. So, you just didn't hear the loudest one in the background. So, okay. All right. See if I can get some. This is what I've been waiting for. So. All right. So if you watched yesterday, we did a quick live stream where we actually put this together. Probably the best piece right there. The rub was nice, smoky. Nice dirty ham. So now this pork has been smoked for about 12 hours, and where's the beast? So, okay. So it could also be used for barbecue pork, which is probably what my son's going to want to do because he's not big on the salsa. So go ahead and let them out. They're fine, running around. All right, let's get this thing plated up really quick. 3 soft tacos. Man.
Naomi said time for a neighborhood food truck.
Hey, girl, you know what?
She'll provide her garden cilantro.
I would love to have some of your garden cilantro to put on here. I think that would be great. So, and I'm sure Mr. Peltz wouldn't mind some of this carnitas, this pork. So, all right. So we got our smoke. And since this one's going to be mine, I'm going to put a little piece of that skin in there. I always like that. So, anyway, I got my garbage cleaners are up here. So, I'm going to come over here, slide that down, and see these tacos. All right. Now we got that on here. Go ahead and put that salsa squirt up now. That meat's really, really hot. So, when we put this on here, it's going to help mellow it down for the coolness coming off of here. All right. So, you got your lime juice in there, your red peppers, your bell green pepper, jalapeno, mango. But it is a trendy Mexican looking plate if they were pastel color. But anyway, so yes, my wife said I get the ugliest plates out, and I figured as much. So all right, so we got these built up here, and I would love for her to come in to taste one of these with me, and I won't even put the cilantro on yours if you come have one. Come on. All right. So, without any further ado, my beautiful wife to the stage. Thank you. Say hello, all 6 of them watching. I don't know. So, anyway, this will be yours. I'm going to let you roll them up. So, undo it.
You got too much in it.
That's what she normally says. What do you think? That's it. That nice taco. What you want? All right. For all my live streamers there on my personal, take a look, man. It's really good.
Very good.
That's a tough critic right there. But really good, really easy. The longest part is smoking the meat. You can use any other meat. You can grill a chicken breast. It's really good with this mango. From the heat off the meat and the sweetness cooling down from the vegetables. So listen, happy Taco Tuesday to you. I'm Jay Starnes, the fat man, with his food right here. And remember, can't say ass on Facebook. You can't say ass on Facebook. Have a good day.